Hello, everyone. Again, it's Donald Williams. Welcome back to 25% podcast. I'd rather have 25% of something than 100% of nothing in business. And I come here today with a special guest to help you guys learn about her industry and learn about her business. As I tell you guys, wait. Click like, click share, follow, leave a comment. But again, as you can see, it's unscripted. We're not doing a script to where as though we're going to have it pre-recorded. Well, we're pre-recorded, but we're not going to have it where people will come in and say the things that, you know, they're supposed to say that you want to hear, but we're going to tell you the truth. If you like it, it's good, it's bad, it's ugly. But I want you to, again, click like, click share. But we're coming back with another episode. I have my good friend here. Her name is Andika. She's a fitness model. She was, trained this body. That's how I get to, some to where I'm at, today. Yeah, let her tell you, yeah. But without further ado, I want you guys to first say thank you for your support. Like I told you, we're going to give you the unscripted version. We're not going to give you nothing scripted to where as though you're going to get the truth. And they're going to be mistakes. They're going to be words that I'm going to be fumbling with. But what I want you guys to know and understand in business, you have to be prepared. And even being prepared, you're still running into situations. So you can never be too prepared in business. But, that's the part what it's about. And as a family, as a unity, we come together and we work together to help each other to achieve their goals. So I brought 25. But again, as I tell you guys, I make mistakes. We brought 25% podcast here, and we want to make sure you guys are aware and get information, and hopefully it helps you all, and hopefully it motivates you all, and those that are not knowing which way to go, or someone that's their feet are like cement, hopefully that we can help loosen it and help give you the courage to just jump out there and go do what you got to do. But without further ado, we have Miss Andika Rodriguez, and I want you to speak up loudly and let where everybody can hear you, and tell them your name, tell them about yourself, tell them some things you will want them to know, and tell them what you do most and for all.
Okay, my name is Andika Rodriguez. I'm from Philadelphia, PA. I moved to Atlanta shortly after I graduated from Penn State University. So since I've been here, I've been a personal trainer, fitness influencer. I also have my own brand called Dika Athletics, and under that I have all my programs, of course, and then I have merch. So as of now, we have fitness bands, and we have the clothing line coming out in March.
So is it for unisex or is it just for the women?
Anyone can rock it, really.
Anyone can rock it, really, but what's your target, who you're targeting?
It's cut for women, yeah.
It's cut for women?
It's cut for women.
Cut for women.
Then after this.
So guys, we can't go on there, but we can go to her page and buy some bands, some merchant, not merch, but we can buy some products that she have there, but we can't buy the merch because it's not cut for us. Excuse me why. So yes, but where can the ladies that are listening and the guys, where can they go purchase some of your merch from?
Yes, I have a website linked to my Instagram. So
it's in your bio?
It's in my bio.
Okay, yes, but you know what though? Everybody don't know your Instagram.
Oh, okay. It's Andika, but of course, Andika .Rodriguez, RODRIGUEZ, and that's it.
Okay, so that's your Instagram name.
That's my Instagram name.
Okay, so that's your Instagram handle. So that's a good thing. So your name Rodriguez, your last name. So that's the way that people can reach you. And guys, click on the link. Girls, click on the links. Go get some of this attire. Please take pictures. Please tag her in it. Please. And honestly, because her Instagram be booming, bopping. So let's get to it. You're a fitness trainer. How did you get into fitness training?
Oh man, it's crazy because no one asks me that. Everyone assumes that I'm an athlete, but I'm not. Well, now I consider myself an athlete, but so I couldn't do sports for very long because I had actually reconstructive surgery on my left foot as a baby. So I was very prone to injury. So I was like, okay, well, I can't do sports on the field, but I was going to train like an athlete. I still wanted to train or challenge my body physically. But I knew I couldn't do sports. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do the next best thing. And I was working out. So 7th grade, I started to take it really serious. And then in college, I started to train. When I got here, I was doing it for a while. Then I quit my job. So now I'm doing it full time. And
so that's amazing, and that's good to hear. And so from what you're telling me, you always have been in fitness. Even it's been your passion, and you since a little girl.
Yeah.
And so you were not, like you said, you couldn't be an athlete, but you found another avenue.
Absolutely.
And in business, that's what it takes. You have to find another avenue. You have to find another solution to the situation to fix your problem.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
So honestly, how was it was it getting started with starting your own business?
Well, honestly, it was first Instagram, which is like today's thing, right? Like Instagram is the start of everything. So I started with the Instagram, and as it grew, I found it the best opportunity, the right time to start a brand. Why not? Especially when you have access to all these people. Like, if you're not doing a brand, you really don't care about the money. You just care about the fame or whatever you want to call it. So I found an opportunity to show people, what I have and what I'm about.
Okay, and with that, so when you started your brand and showed them, so what is your target? What is your brand? Like, what are your ideal clients that you like to work with?
Yeah, women, really, because women are the ones.
So why not men? Excuse
me?
me?
Because I can relate to women, but men too. Like, my programs are like, I train tough.
Oh, you train tough.
I train very tough. So it's like men or women can follow. I can train both. But with women, they're the ones who complain the most about their bodies, and some don't really believe that they can make a change, or they go, under the needle or whatever. I just want to show women that through hard work and nutrition and diet, like, anything is possible. My body has changed millions of times. I could change it tomorrow.
Girl, your body has been fine and banging.
Yeah, but it has been different. I got some side by side.
We got a curve here, a curve there.
I may have an extra little oomph, I don't want no oomph.
But the thing is though, so your target is women. So, and this is something I want to get into in this business, in this industry. How is it to dealing with guys? Because I know I'm attractive. I do get people sliding my DM.
Yes, you do.
And I am tooting my own horn, you all. So yes, I am. So, and it's not a bad thing. And long as they're respectable with it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So y'all can slide in my DM. That's fine. I may meet the potential one. I am off the market. So I'm not off the market. I am single. I'm on the market, single, looking to mingle. So in your business, tell us, like, how was it for you? Like, is it to deal with, because you're very attractive, you're beautiful, and people knowing we're friends, you and I are friends, and they see us together in post, and they'll be like calling me and texting me, and I'll be like, bye.
Yeah.
And one of my friends may see this because he's one of my supporters, and he's going to be like, oh, that's how you really feel. So how do you handle that?
There's no right way to handle it. Honestly, like, you just get used to it. So it's almost like normal life for you. It's just difficult.
But it's difficult for me because sometimes I just want to make money. I want you to be a client.
Yeah, I know. And like, you just learn as a woman, like, so many years, you just adjust. And then you just, like, as a woman, you just have to set boundaries, and you have to make sure you stick to them. So you got to know what those boundaries are, and you'll learn during the process. Sometimes you make the wrong moves. Sometimes you don't cut it off when you should. So, like, it's just a learning process, and you just adjust. And, like, as far as picking the ones that really have good intentions, honestly, you just use your gut feeling, and it's not always right. You know what I mean? But
trust me, I know that from experience.
just getting out of it when you see that red flag is just really important.
So is that the advice you would give women fitness trainers that are beautiful and very attractive? Because as being a trainer, I say that trainers feel, again, come on, guys, let's keep it 100. Sex sells. So you have to give appeal, and the guys that'll show off their shirts and stuff, and the females that show off their bodies and stuff like that. And some of them, I know I'll see some of their posts, and they'll be like irritated because some people go too far.
Yeah,
some people send disrespectful stuff, and they don't have boundaries, like you said. And it's like they open up their DM, and it's some things inappropriate.
Yeah.
So as for other women that are young and are trying to get into this industry, that are want to start doing personal training, what advice you would tell them in their mental state? what advice would you give them how to handle that? Because everybody can't deal with looking at explicit pictures or explicit videos and disrespectful things.
If I see someone I don't know and I see like a video sign, I don't open it. Because I already know, I don't care what it is.
Ladies, don't open it.
It can't be beneficial at the end of the day. Even if you don't know them, even if it's not anything sexual, you're not benefiting from it, really.
Okay. And that's good advice.
Yeah, I don't even set myself up. And then as far as people saying rude stuff, honestly, I don't get a lot of rude stuff.
That's good.
Thankfully, seriously, I really, really don't. So when I do, I instantly get mad. I want to respond. So bad. Then I'm like, who am I trying to be? What's the brand I'm trying to build? Is that person
worth it?
Worth it. Like, should I really respond? What is it going to do for me? So, block. That's it.
Y'all hear that word?
Don't take it personally because they don't know you.
And it don't, but the thing at the end of the day, I know how you work, and I know your work ethics, and they're great, and you love what you're passionate about doing and stuff like that. So, question, can we get over to the side to what endorsements and growth and future? Where do you see your business in 5 years?
Yeah, so like my online platform, like I want it to be so big. Like I don't want to train in person anymore. Like if I really get somebody and I find that it's worth it, like one person, I'm on like a salary type of situation, absolutely. But the online thing, I have my bathing suits I'm working on now, so I definitely want to do like a huge bathing suit line. Even outside of that, like I want to like write a book. Like I already have a name for it.
Oh my God! Don't share the name. Don't share the name. But guess what, you guys? As y'all can see, she does her fitness training. She's included merch into that, and she's also now coming out with her own line of swimwear. And now she's even wants to drop a book on you guys. Oh my gosh! I wonder what kind of book it will be. Will it be fiction, or will it be facts, or will it be love? Will it be romance? Oh my gosh! Tell me also many stories. So. I am super excited, and you know who will buy several copies? Me. So you guys, I will be giving some out on the podcast when her book does drop, and we can start us a book club.
Absolutely.
Yes. So the thing is that when you fitness, now that you got your business fitness, were you dating when you started your fitness business?
Yes, I was dating. And that's the reason why it grew. Like I can't. I have to put credit where credit is due. Like, so at first it was just like me taking cute pictures. I wanted to
take cute pictures.
Thank you. I do, but it was just that. Like, I wanted to like be in fitness. Just I didn't have the courage to. Like, I didn't know how to start. I always looked at the people like, how they get so many followers? Like, I was like, it's never gonna happen for me. But I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. I knew I would have it. So, but I started doing like little fitness videos here and there. Like 2 years ago, I met my ex actually at the gym. I had no idea like what he did. Like, he said he was coming from a business trip, and I'm like, oh, he does business check, like
check.
Okay, like,
25%, baby. 25%.
Not like that, but I was like, okay, he's cool. Like, he's about his business. That's dope. So
did that help with your business? Like, so when you were starting, did that help with your
absolutely.
brand? So they were supportive of your brand.
Yeah, because I didn't know that he did it as well. So like just seeing that example. And
the reason I asked you that, because you're a beautiful woman, and and I know a lot of women out there that want to start their fitness business, and they're dating and want to know, does that affect their relationship? So that's a good thing that you have a good story through it. So ladies, if you can, you're just gonna have to block. Did you hear what Andika says? Block. So we're gonna block. We're gonna have us a block week. So that's what we're gonna. It's not a block party. Yeah. It's wait a minute. That's what we can have. We're gonna call it a block party. It's # block party. So that's what we're gonna do. Block. So we're gonna do that. And so the thing is that that's a good thing that you have it, because one of the things I tell people, when you start a business, you marry the business, and it takes a lot of work, and it takes away. And I was talking to someone today that actually does fitness, and they have their own business, and actually it affects their relationship. Yeah. And it's not because of the people that goes in on the DM or other people. The thing is that they're just starting their business fresh, and they're having a lot of stress. Of course, I won't name the names. I don't do no name droppings. I don't do no gossip. This is all confidential. So a friend talked to me today, and of course they look up to me as a mentor, and they always asking me for advice. And they were telling me, and I was like, I told you when you started this business, and I wrote it in my book, Eat What You Kill. I wrote it in there by Donald Williams. And I wrote it in there, and I told him, I said, relationships, You have to make sure that your partner that you're with, no matter what, whatever your lifestyle is, whoever your significant other is, they have to be on that road and ready to take that journey with you. Because when you start a business, you are married to the business, and that person has to be married with you. They have to be supportive. And as I was speaking with him, and I told him, I told you it's going to be stressful. Because when you start a business, as you know, and you and I talk off cam, as friends, this takes a lot of work. You got, like you said, you got your bands. You got to design your bands. You're doing your swimsuits. You got to do that. Then you got to still go to work every day. I don't see how you can do it, but I do see how you can do it. Because today, I was in the field all day. And now I'm here, I'm filming. After I'm filming, now I got to respond to 300 and something emails. So it's not that easy. And I want people to know that, when you do start a business, your partner have to be supportive. You're not going to be home to cook 5 o'clock dinner. You're not going to be home to wash the clothes. Not every day are you going to be able to pick the kids up. So that part there is good. And I just want to share that with them because, what I don't want to be is redundant with the same questions and topics. So what I want to do is touch on different little things, and that is good. The thing about it is I'm glad that you're done it. I'm glad that you're killing it. So you said you didn't know how. So how many followers you have on Instagram now?
104K.
I can't hear you, girl.
104K.
100? 6 figures.
Basically.
Okay, 6 figures. So now question. When you made that 100K, how did you feel?
I felt great, but I just felt like, okay, what's next?
But
because that's exactly. But that's just how I felt initially. I was just like, I felt thrilled. Like that's what I wanted. Like I envisioned 100K. So in my head, I had it. It was okay. So what am I gonna do with this 100K? That made me more like I was thinking more about that than 100K.
And how you gonna monetize off of that 100K?
Yeah, just do the programs that I have.
No, I'm saying, but I'm just saying those are things that can become
exactly.
And it seems like, hey, I reached my goal. I think it was Warren Buffett. He said the hardest part is making the first 100,000. If I'm not Warren Buffett, y'all don't shoot me. I didn't say it, but I do know someone that's a billionaire said it. The first hardest part is to get to the first $100,000, and after that, everything else is easy and simple, and which is true. But with me, I think I have 4,000 or 5,000 followers. I think can't get to 10. My goal is 10,000 followers. I think if I get to 10,000 followers, so y'all tell Andika, go out there and shout me out and tell everybody go follow me. I just want 10,000 followers. I think that I will fall to my knees and cry holy. I want to. I'm appreciative, guys. I'm a humble person, and my goal is to, when I set this up, is to help others, give information, and it's fun, it's interesting, and it's unique, and I'm having an amazing time with it. I'm having a ball.
Yes,
I am, guys. I'm having a ball, and I look forward to talking to you all. And when I see my views and I see people, and I got 20 followers on my podcast. Thank you to 20 something people, 24, 25 people that subscribe. Personally, from me to you, I want to thank you. So, Andika, have you ever said thank you to your 100,000 followers?
Yes. Like I do. I do. I don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful.
Yes, I know that. She's a very humble person.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. When I tell you guys, I can be like a gasket getting ready to blow. I talk to Andika and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love soft-spoken voice. She's so soft-spoken. So we're going to have to do a party. Okay. I'm going to get the 10K and we're going to do your 100K and we're going to go ahead and say, we're going to do us a little thank you little party.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to do us a little photo shoot. I'm going to have 10 balloon with a K, and you're going to have way more balloons on your side.
I didn't do it like that. I just put it on the picture. I didn't do the balloons, no, but...
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And your goal, you met your goal. And now the thing about this is that I talked to some people. What's your vision? Your vision for the next 5 years. Like you said, you're gonna do you want to have it the thing, but your vision as you personally with your business. Like, do you see yourself with it autopilot running itself and you on the beach drinking a margarita?
Yes.
Or you still the devil wears Prada? You coming there with them heels, girl, and you just like, I'm calling shots.
I want to do both. I feel like the beach thing's gonna happen a little later, but me calling shots will, sooner, because I want to be involved. You know what I mean? Like,
It's your baby.
that's my baby. I like what I do, and it's still fresh. And I just want to make sure everything's perfect. Like, I'm a perfectionist, and it's not always good. But
can I give you advice on that? Right, quick before you go further.
Yeah.
The best business advice I can give you is don't work on the business and in the business at the same time. It will be a disaster.
Yes.
You will hold your business back from financial growth. So just take that tad bit when you think about it. You're gonna have to learn to delegate, and you're gonna have to clean up the mess when some of them drop the ball, because you cannot do everything. Like I have 11 employees. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah.
My mother's, beyond proud of me. I make her proud, and that's why I get up every morning.
Yeah.
And I realize the things that they do, each team member that contributes the stuff to success, the stuff to the company, their contribution is what makes me be successful in my business.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So how many employees do you want?
I don't know. It depends on how big my brand is or what I'm doing. Am I selling clothes? Am I books? Like, I don't know. Like, I want to have a lot, but not too many. I don't think I need too many right now.
If you have too many, that means you have a lot of work to be done.
Okay, then maybe I want more than I think.
But see, you're learning something now.
Okay, yeah.
You're learning something now, and that's the thing. People, you got to understand, you got to dream big.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because if you dream small, like I was talking to this young lady, I was like, I was going to hire her for something, and she told me her price, and she shot this high price out there. I was like, girl. She said, well, you're supposed to shoot high. I was like, but that turned me off with her.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if your prices is this high, then that's your prices. But don't just shoot high.
Yeah,
and that's something you guys have to understand. Whatever your prices are, that's your prices.
Yeah.
People have to respect your prices. And everybody's not going to shop with you. Right. Some people shop at Walmart. Some shop at Whole Foods. Some shop at Publix. Some shop at Kroger. Yeah. Me, I'm convenient wherever my car can stop at and I can grab what I need. Now, I've never been to Whole Foods, but I'm saying this to say, don't just settle yourself for less. Know your worth. And set your prices, but don't also hustle a customer because they can't afford more.
Right.
That's
absolutely.
not fair. If your shirt is selling for $400 to the neighbor, your shirt should be selling $400 to the person that comes up.
Absolutely.
Don't surcharge me because I can pay more versus this is what my shirt is worth.
Yeah.
So that's something, that people need to know. So how do you do your pricing? So people can know that want to come on and train with you.
Yeah. At first it was like really low. And then, like, as I gained more credibility, and to me, I feel like I gained more knowledge, and I feel like I became stronger as a person, as a trainer. So you kind of honestly have that conversation with a couple people, trustees, like, are your mentors. You have that conversation with other trainers, and you kind of figure out what their training and their level is, and you kind of, like, base it off of that a little bit. And then you figure out what your worth is and what your time is worth. And so that's how I price it. It's the same for everyone. But my old clients that's at that price, they stay at that price, and I figure out.
So you grandfather those in?
Yeah, you got to respect the way other people move. They might have not been expecting that. And at the end of the day, I still want to help them. I become attached to their progress. And
that's one thing I do. Like when I help business consult, let me tell you something. It's not about the money. It's about the success. I am more, and people be like, well, you don't track every hour. I've been working and you've been giving me so much more. My goal is to see the success because you're going to take care of me later probably.
Right.
If not, but I'm more involved in seeing the success of the business than versus seeing the success of someone that trying to get all the money out of them. That you don't do it. I'm in it for passion, but I'm gonna tell you guys, be in it for business. I want to let you guys know that you have to be in for business because if a person doesn't pay you, they will pay someone else. They will. If they're close to you, they will ask you for a discount. They will ask you. So I see it now. Also, you normally used to wear braids. So now, how do you do your hair now that you work out? Does it sweat? Does that add more time? Do you wear a hat? Do you wear a headband?
I had to wear a headband. I used to wear braids because I wanted my natural curl pattern back, and it was so damaged. And I had like a bob. So I wore the braids so my hair can grow out, and now it's like beautiful. It's curly and it's big. So I may wear it like that, but a lot of times I slick it back in the ponytail and the bun. I only wear it straight when I'm like getting it maintenance. But I figured
No, I'm
it
just
out.
like
I'm
working
sick of
out
them
with your
braids.
clients. With your
I'm
clients.
sick of them braids.
Girl, that's fine. You're sick of them braids. So I'm like with your clients, like when you're working out and you're training. So how do you wear your hair, and how does it becomes a factor?
My hair, it doesn't. I put in that bun and I forget about it. It's probably not healthy to my hair, but yeah, I just put. I
love it. So do you if clients come up to you, do you talk to them on the streets or you ignore them? How do you do it? If like potential new clients.
Yeah,
because you're a woman and you don't know, some men may come to try to talk to you to get your number. So how do you handle with clients that want to come up to you? Because I talk to anybody. I can do anybody taxes. Like, come on here, baby.
Yeah.
Come on in the room.
So you're asking me if I'm in public, do I talk to mine? Yeah, I talk to them. I just feel like once I started training you, I just kind of take it on as like, because they tell me personal things and, we have, deep conversations during these training things. So I act the same during the session and outside of the session. That answer.
So you're just saying, but are you shy or are you a people's person? Like in business, did you have to change your personality?
Oh, man. I was shy.
Extremely. I just wanted her to tell y'all that she's extremely shy.
But then at the same time, not as crazy. Like I pick and choose. It's weird, but I had to make a conscious decision that I was going to show up like every day, and I had to show up the true me and not be scared, because part of me was very timid, and a part of me was afraid that if I showed who I was, I would be judged. But now it's like the most unique and successful people, or, weird and unique and different. You can't meet those people twice.
That is true. And that's the thing. So what tips would you give anyone starting up an entrepreneur woman that wants to start their own fitness business? What tips would you give them? 3, at least.
That it's going to be hard and challenging, but it's going to be exciting and rewarding. That's one.
So to keep going?
Keep going. Like, it's going to be peaks and valleys, and the valley's going to be real low. But you got to see that light at the end of the tunnel and know those falls are just for you to get better. Like, but it's going to be tough.
That's tough. One.
That there's no shortcuts.
Y'all hear that, huh?
You gotta, yeah.
So you're going to have to do that nutrition plan, too?
You have to do one foot in front of the other. There's no shortcuts, especially when you have something big.
So you have to have no shortcuts. That's the second thing. And what's the third thing you would like to give the viewers?
Like love what you do. Because like only like any average person would quit after the 5th time and getting a no, so you really have to love and have a passion and vision for what you do to make it through, because there's a lot of obstacles, and they may not all be for your betterment, so you
that
just
is
have
good.
to get up. Yeah.
So again, tell them what's your website where they can find your merch.
My website is dikaathletics.com, and there's a link in my bio that you can go on, and you'll see everything there. Okay,
now also a couple of things. Did you have to get funding to get your business up, or where do you train for your clients? How did you, do you have a gym space, your own gym space, or where do you train for them?
No, I don't have a gym space yet. So it would be like me going to them, or they'd come to my personal gym in my apartment.
So you're more mobile. So if you want someone to show up at your doorstep, that's your girl. That she'll show up at your doorstep. But you have to pay your premium fee because she's driving to you. And people don't understand when you do, and people be like, oh, I want to pay, not saying the price, but I'm just saying like hypothetically $25 that everybody else pay, but I want you to come to me, so my gas. Then I can't navigate to get to the next meeting, So that puts me out. So I got to drive 30 minutes to you, train you for 30 minutes to an hour, then travel to the next client another 30 minutes. That's 2 hours for the one small amount. Whereas if I was at my location and you come there, I can just get my people, save time, and get them back to back and at work. So people have to factor that in, and those are things that you have to do. I had a blast with you today. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I love you dearly. I love you too. You give some information to people, and they got to make sure love what they do. Make sure there's no shortcuts. And one more thing you said, let's give it to them. Make sure they love what they do. No shortcuts. And that it's going to be scary. No shortcuts. No, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. Hang in there. It's going to be worth it, yes. So you guys got to hang in there. Know that you can't take no shortcuts. You have to go ahead and fight the power, but fight your way through and love what you do. And you have to be passionate about it. And that's something that we try to teach, here, that you got to hang in there. There are going to be days when it feels like you're going to just want to just take your desk and just knock it all off. And there are going to be days when you're going to be up this like, oh, I want to sip tea. So, and that's the thing. But I guess you guys got to know that you rather have 25% of something than 100% of nothing in business. And I want you guys to click like, click share, and comment. And also follow us on Instagram as well.
Yes.
At 25%. And any questions you guys have, I'm going to be working on an email where you guys can email in any topics, any type of guests or businesses that you want us to bring on board. And thank you guys. And I want you guys to enjoy your day. I don't know what time or what moment that you're hearing this, but when you do listen to this or watch this podcast video, I want you all to have an awesome, explosive time. And enjoy your day. And we're out.